Hello, everybody, and as most of you will be aware, my pronunciation of foreign names tends to range between the marginally acceptable down to the downright abysmal. And in aid of that, we have published over the past few months various aids to pronunciation by people who actually speak the language in question. So, given that the Battle of Tsushima video was published last week, this is going to be one of two videos with new content as opposed to the revoiced content that's also going up today. And this one has my good friend James in it. He is a Japanese student and he is going to talk through some of the linguistic peculiarities of Japanese first, and then he's going to provide us with a list of names for the Japanese pre-dreadnoughts, dreadnought battleships, and battle cruisers. And if you're interested purely in the list of ships, go over to about the 523 mark, link in the description as well. So with all that said, over to the man who can actually speak Japanese.
So we're going to start by first giving you 3 points to help you better pronounce Japanese words you may come across. This isn't going to be comprehensive, and I'm obviously not Japanese myself, but the point of it is to give you a decent understanding of how to pronounce these words so you at least sound like you know what you're on about. The first point is that Japanese is comprised of sounds that are either a, I, U, e, or o, or those bases with a consonant tacked on the front. So, for instance, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, sa, shi, su, se, so, etc. This extends for most of the alphabet. See the attached image. Except, it's worth pointing out that there is only ya, you, and yo, and additionally, there is only wa and wo. Lastly, there is the n nasal sound, just on its own at the end. There are a few deviant sounds, these being shi in the place of si, which doesn't exist, chi in the place of ti, there's no such thing, tsu in the place of tu, and fu in the place of hu. A symbol can have its consonant changed with the addition of either chonchon, which are two little lines, or in the case of ha, he, fu, he, ho, a maru, or a little circle. So, for instance, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko becomes ga, gi, gu, ge, go with the addition of chonchon. The consonant sounds can then be modified with the addition of a subscript ya, you, or yo to make a sound like hyu, as in Hyuga, or hyo, as in ko hyo teki. There are also things like a subscript tsu, which doubles the next consonant, as in setsu. Finally, there are stressed vowels, as you might find in Kongo or Fuso, and they, in this case, are a rounded O sound. But in English, for convenience, sometimes you'll find them with a bar over the O. So it might look like Kongo with a bar over it. But if you were to write the hiragana as the hiragana looks, it would be Kongou, to settle that argument, maybe. The second point is that in Japanese, each sound is given the same timing. One wouldn't say kamikaze. You would instead afford each sound the same tempo and timing so that it would sound like kamikaze. The modified sounds, such as hya, hyu, and hyo, are the same length as their base sounds, but the stressed vowels are not. As we alluded to before, in the hiragana for names such as Kongo, the U is a separate sound to the Go, but emphasizes it, and the result is a sound that is double length. The last point to note is that a character will make the same sound regardless of where you find it. By this I mean that the to sound in Nagato shouldn't suddenly sound like to. You wouldn't say Nagato. Similarly, you wouldn't say Shinano, it would be Shi-na-no. And you also wouldn't employ the bounce or the dips and rises that we as Westerners would want to say. So you wouldn't say Mogami with the dip in the middle and the stressed ga. It's Mogami. We'll start with the pre-dreadnoughts. Fujigata Senkan, Fuji, Yashima, Shikishima Gata Senkan, Shikishima, Hatsuse, Asahi, Mikasa, Katori gata senkan, Katori, Kashima, Satsuma gata senkan, Satsuma, Aki. The foreign ships in Japanese service: Tango, Sagimi, Suwo, Hizen, Iwami. Now onto the dreadnoughts. Kawachi gata senkan, Kawachi, Setsu. Fuso gata senkan, Fuso, Yamashiro. Ise gata senkan, Ise, Hyuga. Nagato gata senkan, Nagato, Mutsu. Tosa gata senkan, Tosa, Kaga. Yamato gata senkan, Yamato, Musashi, Shinano. On to the battle cruisers. Kongo gata Junyo senkan, Kongo, Hie, Haruna, Kirishima. Amagi gata Junyo senkan, Amagi, Akagi.
That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have a comment or suggestion for a ship to review, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to comment on the pinned post for dry dock questions.